Good morning, Billster.
Good morning, Robster.
How we all
And
doing out
good
here
morning,
this morning,
YouTube
folks?
land. Good morning, Rick, William, Silver Paws, Flying Arrows, Scotty Aquati, William E., Scott,
Gregory Gibson, full
Melody,
half.
Riddle, Joe, Bad Idea, Dina, Danny D.
Danny D. How you doing, Brian Euler and Joe? And there's Riddle this morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a great day. Yes, we are. Hi, Miss Dina.
Yep.
7 stacks.
Captain Vic, Mystic, good morning. Kristen, good morning.
We had a big rain burst, 7 stacks, just enough to flood our street and then leave.
Yeah, it's still raining here. Mark the Signal Detectorist, good morning. Squeeze me. So Rob, I know you're looking forward to your trip this morning. Morning, Chuck Owens.
I really am.
John Finders Keepers, hello.
Morning, Gregory. Good morning, Lucky James Eller.
Jim Steele, good morning.
Morning, Jim. Scotty McClory with Scotty Aquati. And there's Mr. Jared Flying Arrow. He came in last night.
Yep.
Morning, William E. And Silver Paws has a little message, guys. Good morning, all my cousin just signed up to YouTube. Please help his channel out. There is his link. Silver Slacker, not Silver Stacker, but Silver Slacker 420. There we go, guys. See if we can help out. Okay. That'll just be another silver name in the stream. We've got 5 already. But go check out help out Paz's cousin, guys. Paz is a phenomenal friend to the channel for Charlie and I.
Yes, he is.
Mr. Charlie is up at Meridian, Mississippi to the organized hunt up there that from Greg, the Yankee down south that does the Florida hunts. He organized one in Mississippi this year. And Charlie's up there with about 80 other diggers. He did call me yesterday afternoon, him and Brad. He didn't have a great day, Charlie didn't, but Brad had a very good day digging. Morning, Rick.
Morning, Rick.
Thank you, Scott. Scott answered him for me. Thank you, Scott. Morning, Captain Vic.
I just became Silver Slacker 420's second subscriber. Morning, Fairy Dust. Thank you, Silver Paws. Got a super chat.
Thank you, Paz. Much appreciated, sir. Good morning, Riddle. Good morning, Finding Keepers. There's Chuck Owens. Thank you for being here, Chuck. Give me a little Mark the Senile. Jan Lewitt. Good morning, Jan. Oh, eating a bacon and eggs cheese sandwich. Oh, that does sound yummy, Scotty.
Pearl Relics, thank you for gifting 5 spots.
Thank you, Riddles. Much appreciated. Boom. Fairy Dust says a happy wet Sunday in California, too. I wonder if she's anywhere near Zaxxon. Because he says they never get rain.
But that's a good thing. California needs the rain and all the snow they can get.
There we go, guys. Jared's 8 away from 400. So if you've
Good morning, Bill and
you haven't
Christine.
checked out Jared's channel, please check out Flying Arrow Magnetics. Jared, he is also a great friend and subscriber to this to Charlie and I.
Javier, good morning.
Morning, Javier. There's Mr. Tom K, my umpire
Morning,
and referee.
Tom.
Thank you, Paz. Thank you, Riddle. There's Mr. Bill. Thanks for hanging out with us, Bill. I want to check out your travel videos, Bill, because that sounds like a fantastic trip you had, sir.
Well, they put out a new detecting video from their trip this morning. It was funny.
So they got 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to watch them both.
Good morning, Mrs. Can-Do. Good morning, Jan Lewitt.
Lance, the event in Mississippi was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday. I don't know if Charlie and Brad are hunting anything to do today, or if they're driving back. It's about, I think, about a 6-hour drive for Charlie and Brad. I don't know what time they're getting on the road today. If they stay till about 2 or 3, then Charlie and I should both be pulling into Pensacola tonight around 9 o'clock. My goal is to try and get out of here between 12 and 12:30. I know Denise is probably in the other room laughing, but that's my goal.
Gregory Gibson, good morning.
Hi, Mrs. Can-Do. Hello, Gregory. Oh, my God, Bill. 9:06, and I'm caught up at the bottom of the chat.
Don't
Don't tell nobody. Miss Denise just brought
all
me
the time, Rob.
I know. Miss Denise just brought me coffee, so I'm waking up here. Guys, let me tell you something. Last night, we started at 9:15 instead of 9:45. And I don't know what it was with the three of us up there having conversations, Bill, and everybody talking about, we hit on conspiracy theories for a little bit. We hit on some movies. We hit on TV back in the 60s and 70s when we all were kids and had to change the channels for our fathers. Yeah. And all that different stuff on the old, the old Leave It to Beaver days and Father Knows Best days. And Bill, I looked up and it was 11:05, and I was like, where did almost 2 hours go? Like that. I mean, you guys just made it such a great stream last night.
Yeah. Good morning, old Pilon. Martin Smith, good morning.
Paz is letting Mrs. Can-Do know she won a giveaway and to get a hold of him. Thank you, Paz. Good morning, medical detectorist.
My Mighty Mess, good morning. So good, honey. Dirt Devil, good morning.
Good morning, Roger. Did you guys get back, Roger? Are you guys still over there in Orlando? There's Mr. Dennis. Good morning, kids and campers.
Morning, Dennis.
Apparently so, Scott. And good morning, Old Paylone. And good morning, Muddy Mess. Wow, we just jumped from 34 to 45 in like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Roger said we flew back yesterday. Well, I'm glad you're home, and I hope the airport wasn't too much chaos, because it just seems like any trip to the airport lately is just total chaos. See, that's where me and Denise differ. She likes to fly somewhere, get there, and get to where we're going, and so they can have that experience. I consider the drive part of the trip and part of the experience. And time is money. Denise goes, time is money. Well, it is for you, honey.
Well, the only thing about going to the airport here is it's in Nashville, and Nashville isn't constantly being torn down and rebuilt downtown the last couple of years. So every time you go go there to the airport or someplace else, you got to take a different route than you did the last time you went.
I got to admit, all the work they're doing at Tampa Airport, which is constantly rated as one of the 3 best airports in the country, all the road work and all the external stuff is done. They're just expanding like things at the airport. So the roads getting to the airport, it's a pretty, they've made it pretty. I mean, your egress and egress in and out of that airport are just super fast. And I don't know, somebody actually got their shit together when they made this airport. But I mean, almost every time you go back to that airport, it's better than it was last time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
But I still remember the days when you could pull up in front and park there and not have somebody tell you to move.
That is awesome, Danny. I hope you get to do some theme parks and fun stuff down there when you're there. I know Universal just built that huge new 4 theme park.
Good morning, Mandy. Oh.
Good morning, Fairy Dust, Miss Burday. Don't be doing the yawning shit, Bill.
Yeah. 7 Stacks. Good morning.
Morning, 7 Stacks. Yeah, we want to thank Frank. New guy in the stream. Apparently, quite a few people knew him.
And I just thought I had his channel name in my head, and I just forgot. Finding America.
No, Frank is it Pellegrino? Let me see.
Yeah, but he has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, somebody needs to let me know what his YouTube channel is. Oh, is that Frank from Finding America?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't that Frank from Finding America people that know him?
Well, Tom Kingery is going to be the one to ask for that.
Yeah. Isn't Tom in here? I thought I saw him.
Yeah, Tom's here. Good morning, Miss Patty Dirt Clod.
Hi, Patty Dirt Clod.
Yeah. He says, Scotty says it's Detect America. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch his videos, but I never knew what his last name was. Yeah, guys, I'm probably going to hang out to about 10:15, 10:20. And then I've got a guest host come up to help Bill. Bill will be taking it over. I will leave the I will leave the duck race. Morning, Mr. Jackson. I will leave the duck race in the green room in the back so Bill can pick up and run one. And I'll send Bill a text on what we can give away today. And
they have Scott says they have a live show every Monday at 6. Oh, that's usually just about the time Monday Dig starts.
Yeah, I actually might be able to catch a little bit of that. Sometimes if Monday Digs doesn't start till 7:15 or 7:20, if they don't have a 7 o'clock one, that's one I can actually get. Well, wait a minute, 6 p.m. Central
would be 7.
So would that be 7 air time? Yeah, that's exactly when Monday Dig starts.
So that's not going to happen.
There you go, Tom Kingery. Just put it up, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom.
If you can multitask and have 2 screens going, check us both out. There you go, Mrs. Can-Do. Thank you. Thank you, Riddles. Much appreciated, sir. Much, much appreciated. Because that was a heck of a prize you gave off last night. Good morning, David. Wow, guys, we jumped to over 50 already. Thank you, good people here this morning. What are we looking like for likes? 41, folks. Smash that like button, guys.
Yeah, Rob, I believe those ugly boxes are like about $100.
Yeah, they used to be about 40 to 50. Now they're pretty expensive. Bill, we lost your actual picture.
Yeah, I turned the camera off.
Oh, okay.
Hobbling around.
Oh, he makes them himself. Fantastic.
Oh, that's probably way
awesome.
better than
Thank you, Scott, for letting me know that.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah, Zaxxon, Miss Bernay got rain. So if you saw that strange, rare, wet stuff coming out of the sky that Charlie doesn't know about,
that's
what the hell? There you go, Zaxxon says, what the hell is rain?
It's that imaginary stuff that makes the imaginary things in the desert grow. With Zaxxon.
Oh, he also makes the Aquatech headphones. Man, we're just learning all kind of stuff here this morning, Bill.
Dang. Excuse me.
Wow.
Well, that's like
as we drove into California, still coming down.
You know, Rob, I retired from the sheet metal industry, and I'm looking at the prices they want for stainless steel scoops or titanium. That's like, I can beat those. I can make those and beat those prices easily.
Yeah, those titanium scoops. I mean, I guess the advantage of that is how light it is, but man, are they expensive. Oh, Zach says 3 to 5. They have a chance for rain today. Well, guys, I've got my Monday Digs video ready, but I don't want to take a chance on screwing it up and put it out to members early. If I can do that and switch it from members to Premier, because I really don't want to put the onus on Denise having to figure that out tonight, because sometimes when we're trying to do that by phone, it doesn't work real well. Well, I want to make sure that my video.
It's not just your phone, because I used to do that, and they changed something in the studio. Because the last few times I tried it, where I could set it as a members only and then switch it to Premiere, it kept screwing up. So I quit doing it.
Yeah, about 50 minutes like 3 weeks ago, I couldn't get the premiere setting would not come up on the video.
Yep.
So I literally with only 50 minutes to go, I had to delete the video and start re-downloading it or uploading it from my computer. And everybody's like, "Where's your video? Where's your video?" And I'm like, "It's still uploading." And I mean, it finished like at 8:12, like 17 minutes before it was ready to go. But when I redid it, because I didn't mess with the members button, I finally got the set premiere button came up, and I was able to set it for 15 minutes ahead of time.
No, Ferry, just Barstow didn't used to get snow. Come on.
Good morning, Gold Sniping Farmer. Good morning, y'all. Just cleaning and
over
listening.
100 years ago. Maybe 50 years ago or better, Fairy Dust.
And Bill, I actually remembered to turn the monetization on for this stream. I didn't do that last night, so I went to go check the stream last night and said monetization off. Miss Mandy, thank you so much. That is very kind of you.
Sometimes I do the dream stream on Friday nights for Mark when he can't be there with my channel, and they were worried about what they had to say, when it was on. I said, I didn't monetize this video, guys, because it's Friday dream stream. So
there you go.
Whoa. Zaxton actually admits he remembers snow sticking overnight one time in 20 years.
Oh, well, thank you, Mandy. I had to renew. I keep my card locked. You're welcome. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Good morning, Miss Kristen. Great to see you last night and this morning, Miss Kristen.
Good morning, Kristen.
And good morning, Ficus and Toast.
Kristen has such a beautiful smile.
She does. That is a very nice thumbnail.
But I mean, I come from Northern California. I remember up through the 60s and 70s, my hometown was at 2,500 foot elevation. We'd get 4 feet of snow 3 or 4 times a year, and that dwindled away to where you didn't get it anymore.
No, they show pictures of the mountains now from 50, 60, 70 years ago, and they're all snow-covered mountains, and now just the very top of the peaks from 70 years ago. And we're not going to get into a climate change conversation, because I know there's certain people that there's two sides of the there's still certain people that do two sides of the story. There we go, Mandy. 7 months. Thank you, Mandy.
What'd be funny is we get new people, they'd be looking for a house in town, and they'd see these old houses built in the 30s that were only 1 story, but it's a really high-pitched roof with a huge window in the front. And they go, "What's that window for?" I said, "Well, it used to get enough snow here that you could get snowdrifts where you'd have to go out through the attic window to get out of the house."
Wait. Hold on. Frank and Celeste live in Dunedin, Florida. Which Frank and Celeste are we talking about?
Are you talking Detecting America? Good morning, Tanya.
Good morning, Miss Tanya.
Tanya, your prize is going out Monday. Yep.
Well, then that can't be. Okay, I'm thinking of Finding America, Bill. That's who I'm confusing Finding America with detecting, because Dunedin is my video tonight for Monday Digs is in Dunedin. And I don't mind telling you that because Dalton, Troy, and I have pounded that park for 6 years, and there's not much left to it. But
there's somebody.
Well, then I will try and get together with him, Tom, because Dunedin is less than a half an hour away.
Somebody new to hook up with to go detecting.
Oh, Mrs. Can do that is great. That is outstanding.
Awesome.
Doctor says the tumor is still gone, and she only has to do yearly visits now. After appointment, we went to see family. Congratulations. Good for you, Miss Tanya. That's great hearing Miss Can do. That's great hearing some good news out here. And Jeremy says, we is in the house.
We in the house.
Oh, they lived in New Jersey till recently. Okay.
Ah.
Well, then, Tom, I'm going to definitely have to get with him in Dunedin then. Morning, David. Yeah, because that's literally 20 minutes, 25 minutes from the house, Scott and Tom Kingery. Dunedin is an absolutely gorgeous town. If you guys watch the Monday Digs video tomorrow night, you'll see me with some shots looking out over the Gulf of Mexico where the Dunedin Marina is.
Oh, WK.
And not only is Dunedin a beautiful town, there's some late 1800s, early 1900s properties there. We have door knocked most of the houses and either gotten yes or no. So there's not a whole lot left that we can door knock.
Troy, good morning.
But
Troy's in the house.
Mr. Troy knows where Dunedin is, and he knows where that phenomenal park is. The last time we were there, I think Mr. Troy pulled out an Indian. But good morning, Mr. Troy.
No, Rob, I just checked something. I don't get this. When I'm co-hosting for you on your channel, whether it's Saturday or Sunday morning, I go from StreamYard to YouTube. There's no lag. When I'm doing my own, I get like anywhere from a 2 to 5 minute lag.
No, and your picture, Bill, is crystal clear this morning.
Oh, good. Well, maybe not for the audience, but
no, I'm even looking at you from the YouTube side. It's a pretty good picture. Your camera's moving in and out a little bit, doing a little bit of self-adjusting, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah. I really got to get a better camera. That's the only thing I don't like is it takes too long for it to adjust. Catch up, Bill says Chuck. I will, Chuck, someday.
Yeah, I'm just using a $20 high def plug-in camera for this.
Oh, that's twice as much as mine cost.
Troy got out the other day, got himself some silver.
Nice,
I cannot
Troy.
wait to get back out there with Troy and Dalton. I really can't.
No, I bought a real expensive camera one time. Had different plugs and everything. It was DOA. I just sent it back.
Yeah, it's going to be well. I don't know. We're not even going to go there. Let's just stop that sentence before we even start. Just stop that sentence before Rob even says it.
No, there's no manual focus on it, Dirt Devil. I wish it was, but I'm going to end up buying a new computer here soon or building one. I'll get a new camera and
don't buy refurbished from Amazon.
No. I'll either buy brand new.
Our new one just got sent back a second time 2 days ago on Saturday or yesterday.
I used to build my own, and I was saying again until I looked, and it's back to where it costs more to buy the parts and build one now than just to buy one. So,
well, Bill, I took it to my computer guy, and again, they're fixing this and sending us new ones for free. But to have my computer guy take all my footage that I've put on the last 3 weeks to get off, so I make sure I have it, it's a $60 service call. Okay. And I get over there and I watch him, and Bill, to take that entire box of that computer apart, he doesn't need a screw gun. Okay.
No.
It's all done with thumb clicks. It's all just clicks and snaps. And they just put those together with thumb snaps now.
Yeah. Yes,
He took the whole box case off, the front off, the back off, and took the drives out, which just everything just snapped in.
Good. Yeah. Good morning, Rob. Mainly Dirt Fishing.
Bill does have a face for radio,
yes,
Jim Steele.
I have a face for radio.
Bet Joe says my cameras must be defective because they never make me look good.
Now, if I could find a camera and make me look good, I'd buy 5 of them.
There you go. Good morning, Mr. Rob, mainly Dirt Fishing. Now, are you guys here in Daytona? I am healing and I'm still alive. Rob, I can't remember if you were coming to Florida this time. Oh, he's back now.
Right
okay.
Back.
All right. I know Brian's been out there on the beach. He got a little wave ring last time he was out there on his last video. But yes, Angie, it is good to see. It is good to see Rob here. Good morning, Gregory Gibson. He was recovering while he was in Florida. Good deal, Rob. Ouch. Ouch, Bill. Good morning, workmans. Well, I'm telling you guys, get this hip fixed. Get this stupid traffic accident case resolved. And I'm looking forward to either the second half of the year or 2026 getting out there. And my organs are still bruised, but I'm on the mend. Rob, trust me, I know how that feels, buddy. When my appendix burst and they had to suck the poison off my organs, and they bruised all my organs, I thought they worked me over with a baseball bat. I really did. So yeah, I'm feeling for you, buddy, because that was one of the 2 worst pains I'd ever felt in my life. The other one was when I tore a hamstring muscle. You do not want to tear a hamstring muscle. Oh my God, is that painful?
No, you don't. Mm-hmm. Hi, Angie.
There you go. There you go, Angie. That sounds good.
The bad part is now for the next 10 days, I can take no pain medication whatsoever.
Well, tell him why, Bill. That's good news.
Because I'm getting a new hip on the 14th.
Bill got reapproved for his hip surgery, guys.
I'll be able to go metal detecting again. Yay.
Well, Bill, I'm going to use your hip surgery as inspiration to keep working towards getting mine done.
Yep. You're going to love it, Rob. I tell you this. I mean, it'll be a whole new world for you. Thank you, guys.
I can't wait to see you up and around, Bill, and out there without your cane.
Thank you, Rob. Yeah. I tell you, we drive by the reserve area where I detect, and I can't detect, and I'm looking at it. All the vegetation is dead, so it's right to go in there and metal detect. I'm going,
timing,
come on, hip surgery, get here.
Good morning, Jason Miner. Yeah, Troy and Troy, the hip to hip show. You got that right, Troy. Good morning, Phil. Jason E is in the house. Riddle says, yes, he is. Well, guys, we're up to 63 people. We've been on now for half an hour. I'm going to run my members race, the weekly members race, guys.
Awesome.
We're going to give away a mystery silver coin. I did buy 3 or 4 different silver coins. So let's do that. I'll pull the race up. Going to run this race. Let's see which one it is. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. All right, let's do that this way. Let's do this way. All righty, guys. This is for members only, and I did add Frank.
Good morning, Mr. Tully.
Good morning, Mr. Tully. So we've got exactly 100 members. So set. Shuffle characters once. Shuffle characters twice. Shuffle them 3 times. And 3, 2, 1, go.
And to anybody that hasn't been in here a while and might not have your name in the list, let us know, because once Rob leaves, even though he'll leave up the race for me to run it, I won't be able to change anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with the crowd we got here today, Bill, with the people that we added last night, and we're good, I think.
Yeah, let's hope. Well, what is it? If somebody's in here and they're not in there, and my name comes up, it'll be theirs.
There are a few prizes I still have to get out, guys. Yeah, where's the anti-aircraft fire? You got that right, Jim.
I got 2 left to go out. They're packaged up and ready for the mail to pick them up Monday.
Wow, Bill, did you see Martin's comment?
Wow. Twice?
I'm hoping that's what happens for me, Martin.
Oh, yeah. It will, Rob. Believe me. I know this time around it's going to take a little longer because I waited too long to get this done. But the last time I was up and moving around, and I mean, the same day, I'll be doing the same day, but probably be a good month and a half before I can get on the tech.
Well, that's what somebody told me, 4 to 6 weeks that I'd be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, guys, we're at 10 seconds here for the race. Dale M's out front. Tanya just faded. Here comes Wrench's repair. Nope, Dale's going to hang on, guys. All right. As Dale M here.
I haven't seen Dale M. Ooh, at 8:30 when this is over, you need to look what the metal detector is put in there. Oh, Kristen, every time they lose a package that I have insured, all I got to do is start trying to collect on the insurance, and the package magically reappears that they've lost.
Alrighty, guys, let me set the Dale, we're going to talk about that in just a second. Let's get the timer going.
If not, Brian Jensen. Mark, the senile detectorist is here. Good morning, Patty.
All right, well, Dale M or Brian, you're in front of Mark the senile detector, so let us know.
Yeah.
And if this mouse doesn't start working right, it's going to get thrown up against the door.
Yeah, Mark, I'm still here, he says. So you're in the running, Mark, because nobody else has spoke up.
All right. I'm not seeing Dale in the chat, and I'm not seeing Brian Jensen in the chat.
Not yet.
I think Brian Jensen's one of those donated gifted memberships that he's never been here. But yep, Mark's here. We got 20 seconds to go.
Thank you, Wayne. We just got a super chat from Wayne. Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne.
You're at work on a Sunday? Sorry, Wayne.
That man works entirely too much. He's getting to be like Petey Sandigger out there.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem when you work for a business that makes a product. You can end up working Sundays. I hate that.
All right, there you go, guys. The timer has gone off, so that is going to Mark the senile detectorist. Congratulations, Mark. Thank you for being a member.
Yeah, we used to call it production work feast or famine. There'd be times you'd be working 7 days a week, and then times you'd be off for 2 weeks. They stitched me, Martin.
Right, let's take that off the screen.
I was actually took I only had to wait a week to take a shower. But
alrighty, Bill, let's go back to 9:30 here with his comment. Medical detectors. Hang on. Why is my mouse? All right, medical. Yeah, what you found is this one. That is a U.S. Mint issued coin. It comes in a blister pack. They're going for like $8, $10, $12 on eBay if they're in the blister pack. But for some reason, people take them out, and this is the third or fourth one I've found. It's a great find. I mean, it shouldn't be in a roll of halves at all. But yeah, it's the 20th or 25th anniversary of Kennedy getting elected. But it is 24 karat gold plated. But yeah, that's a great find, medical. But yeah, it's worth less than $10. It sure couldn't have hurt, Kristen. All right, Mouse. You and I are going to be having a little problem today. Yeah, Joe, that'll be next. Thank you, Wayne. Gosh, I'm at work on a Sunday. Geez.
yes, FL Thunder's Rob, you have to get some packages out yet. I did not get my package yet with the giveaway I'm going to win 2 months from now. Okay.
Good morning, Mike the Greek.
Morning, Mike the Greek. Good morning, 5 Mile.
So, Mark, you want me to put
Justin Lynch, good morning.
Mark, you just want me to put what you ran back up? Morning, She-Devil.
Well, thank you, Justin. Justin just stopped in to say hi and give a thumbs up. He's got to take off.
Bill says he showers once a week, even if he doesn't need one, Bill.
I would hope
Addie
so.
D got her prize yesterday. Good.
I would hope he showers at least once a week. Good morning, She-Devil.
There you go, Dirt Troy. There you go.
Take care, Justin. Thank you.
Going to have Wayne on, guys. Angie and Rick are going to have Wayne on their live.
Oh.
Wayne does some great animations with his videos, guys. And Rob says, get excited. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, yes. No kidding. To be 16 and free again. No kidding.
Yes, Rob. DAL, says Mark. Good morning, Ski Searcher.
Okay, now is that the $2 bill that I owe you, Mark? Or do you want to do the prize you just won or the $2 bill? I don't mean to sound like a Menardo, but I want to make sure I'm straight on those things. Morning, Ski Searcher.
Are you saying yes to both, Mark?
Yes, that's basically it, Bill. Okay, he says DAL, Bill. So we'll just do one for DAL. The $2 bill for DAL. We can do that.
No, he says both. So do both for DAL, I guess.
No, we'll do the mystery silver he just won for first, and then we'll do we'll do $2 bill for DAL, and I'll put that race together right now since he's offering it up. Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
I'll go ahead and get that going right now, Bill.
Good morning, Julie.
Hi, Julie. See, now that's one name I do need to add, Bill.
Yep. With her cute little puppy icon. That's like, I know there's a few people that have been trying to get hold of me on, I have good morning, Jamie, 2 Facebook pages. One I cannot get into, no matter how hard I try and how many times I call these morons, they keep me locked out. So I've been trying to friend everybody from that one over to my other Facebook page, which has my cat as an icon. The one I'm locked out of has my picture, an icon of it. And for 2 years now, or over a year now, I've been locked out of that stupid channel, and they will not let me back in.
All right,
how's it across the pond, Jamie?
I added Julie. I believe Kristen's already in there. Yep, she's already in there.
Jamie, what is it, about 3 or 4 in the afternoon over there?
Let me make sure Justin's in here.
Oh, wow, Troy. Well, they keep sending me a code to type in, and the code never works. And I keep telling them the code doesn't work. Macho Man Randy Stacker. Good morning.
Macho Man Randy Stacker, welcome.
Okay, Joe. Yeah, go find the one that's Bill Crab instead of William with the cat icon. That's friend me there. Send me a friend request there. I used to be on the Nut Job Messenger on that one too with Loretta and Patty D and the rest, so I can't get into that anymore. Dan, PA Patriot, how you doing?
Good morning, PA.
Drop the elbow on that like button. I haven't heard that one before.
Well, that's because Randy Savage is in here.
Yeah. He needs a wrench, and so does Julie.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Okay.
Tell you something, Bill. It's awful hard to keep this list of 200 people.
Yeah.
Because there's over 200 that are in here regularly. I mean, whose name do you take out to put somebody else's in here, and then they show up?
Yeah, I know. Well, you have what? There's a couple of them you can go over that 200 though.
I mean, I can go over 200, Bill, but I try to keep it with 2 rows of ducks, so we're not having a third row of ducks. Good morning, Mr. Brewer.
That's right. The ducks, and what is it? There's 2 or 3 other ones that you allow you up to 1,000, and the rest.
Yeah, there's 4 or 5 that allow you up to 1,000.
Well, once you're at 200, though, Rob, I mean, the ducks get so muddled. I can't see a problem with adding a third row.
Well, that's true. All righty, guys, we did do our poll this morning. And have you ever lost or couldn't find a treasure hunting find before you got home that day? And if I did that, I would also be a yes. And if Troy did it, I know he answered yes. But 64% of people have lost something before they got home. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one.
Oh, yeah. A couple of my best finds were the ones that I lost and never found. I hated that.
Troy found one of those 1930s good luck tokens, and it was from a shoe company that had the swastika on the back that said good luck.
Oh.
And we put it on the tailgate to display it for the wrap up. And Troy, it was like an hour and a half. We were way up North Florida, and Troy got home that day, and we never saw it again.
Oh,
and that was a kick butt. Yeah, that was a kick butt find. All right, we're gonna get Justin wrenched up here. There we go. We got Justin wrenched up.
Troy. Damn, sorry, Troy. That would have been a great one to have.
We looked all over for that thing.
No, I think one was the first one was my first IHP I ever dug.
Oh, that would hurt.
That hurt because it was a fatty, and I haven't found a fatty since.
I've never found a fatty.
So
I can't remember if Dalton has one, and I can't remember if Troy has one.
And the other one was one of the only few, because in California, when you find a buffalo, the date's going to be wiped. I mean, very rarely do you get one. Morning, Pick and Bean. You find one in California because the soil there the way it rubs, it takes them right off.
Morning, Pick and Bean.
My first buffalo with the date. I lost that one.
Well, it took me over a year, Bill, to find the 2-cent piece that I lost here in the house, but I did find it here in the house. So I got my 2-cent coin, which is the only one I found. I did get that back.
No, but I dated one once, Rob, says Troy.
Haven't we all? Mystic says, I found fatty blunts in the parks all the time. Yeah, I bet you do it, Tampa Mystic. That's another guy I want to get with, guys, when my hip gets fixed. Mr. Mystic, he's been hunting some great places in Tampa, guys. Oh, ouch. I found a gold bracelet, dropped it, and spent over an hour backtracking, but finally found it in a parking lot. I found a ring on a curb strip and then dumped my pouch out. And luckily, I was still on the same street, and the ring was not in the pouch. And I had to go back and re-metal detect the curbs. And about 3/4 of the way up the street, I found the ring right near where it was. And what it was when I found it, went to go put it in my pouch, I missed my pouch and just dropped it down the side of my. So I feel you, Bill. Don't show that to Athena.
He's getting a little senile. I got to do that sometimes.
Lost a half real somewhere between the field and home and never found it. Ouch.
Ouch.
Oh. Ow.
That's a big ouch. Wow.
I'm gonna find that one of a kind relic, guys, and then you're gonna see a video. I have done so much. I gotta find that thing.
There,
There you
Bill.
go, Bill.
That's a bubble squirt gun.
Morning, Grandma Kay.
Morning, Jeff Brewer.
Yeah. Troy's hip is good, but he's having ankle surgery. What, this month, Troy? Good morning. Keep working. There you go, Grandma Kay. It's because she can't remember. And guys, Jan has his nature photo business. He puts up a link one time up on my stream. Roger says, building my live stream. I'm doing absolutely, Roger. You got to multitask when you're in here. May 16th, Troy's having his ankle surgery. I think he's having.
After I get my hip surgery,
I think he's having a tendon or a ligament or a muscle reattached or something.
Good morning, Florida Sand Hunters.
Good morning, Florida Sand Hunters.
Good morning. Keep working.
You're welcome, Grandma Kelly.
I like his minion icon.
That is a cool icon. All right, let me make sure Florida Sand Hunters are in there. Yes, they are. Okay, Bill.
You're half there, 5 Mile. All we need is love and beer money.
All righty, guys. This race is going to be courtesy of
thank you, Scratch and Go.
Mark, the senile detectorist. Good morning, Scratch and Go. Member for 3 months. Welcome. Thank you, sir. Hang on 1 second, Bill.
No. Use litter box. Go use litter box. He's getting cranky and senile in his old age. He wants to mark where the other cats have been.
Aren't we all?
Hi, Olin.
Morning, Olin. Alrighty, Bill, we've added those 2 people. Alrighty, let's pull that back up. Alrighty, guys, this is going to be for the mystery silver coin that Mark won. He's asking us to pay it forward, and then a $2 bill that I owe him.
Oh, good, Grandma Kelly.
That'll be for DAL. Nice, Grandma Kelly. Good to hear that. All righty, guys. Jim Steele says, good luck to all.
Yep,
so 3,
luck.
2, well, hey, let's hit the set and shuffle once, shuffle twice, shuffle 3 times, and we're off.
We be off. That would be a good trick, Phil Leo, to teach me to use the barbecue grill.
Yes, happy birthday in advance, Olin.
Excuse me.
Bill, I took a half a pain pill this morning, and it's kicking in a little early.
Uh-oh. Hope you're going to be okay to drive.
Yeah, it's going to be another hour and a half, 2 hours from on the road, so that'll wear off by then. All right, I don't know why there's no duck music.
Don't worry about it. Otherwise it could be a strike. So, Rusty Fines, good morning.
Good morning, Rusty Fines. Welcome. Good morning.
Man, what have you guys been eating?
PA's going, go Trump duck. Torchy's the mermaid. Danny D's the naked duck. Here comes Wayne, Expressions of the Outdoors. All righty, guys. Carrie Holderreed's up there. JP, AU Diver, Greg. Yeah, where's Greg this morning?
Yeah. I thought he was in here earlier. Maybe not.
And everybody's fading. Who's it going to be? Here comes Medical. Can he hold it? Dirt Clod's up there too, Miss Patty. Oh, Iron Anther just faded. Here comes Mama Bird. Nope, she faded too. Jim Steele with the Batman duck. Is it going to be Jim?
No.
Yes. Yes. Boom. Jim Steele.
Congrats, Jim.
Congrats, Jim. He's going to get the mystery silver. Boom. Yeah, I got to not do anything stupid there, Jason, for sure. But congratulations, Jim. And Miss Charlie was third. Let's go down to last for the $2 bill. Mr. Minix.
Mr. Minix. Well, Mr. Minix is in here somewhere, or he was.
We'll go ahead and start the timer on him because we know Rusty Fines is here. He just said hi.
Yeah.
All right, let me write these two.
Mr. Minix says here. Don't even set the timer.
Mr. Minix here?
Yep.
Stop. There we go.
Congrats, Minix. Congrats, Jim. Yeah, 5 Mile, we say that Jim never wins because it was over a year before he won a duck race, and he must have been in almost every duck race on YouTube.
Yeah, he was probably in over 100 duck races.
Yeah, easily before he won. The person that takes his place now was Angie, but she's won. So
now I don't know if Kristen's won yet, so Kristen might need to be having a win. And yeah, I'd have to think who else hasn't won in a while. All righty, guys, I've got that logged in. Yeah, Ficus says Jim wins again. Yeah.
Thank you, Happy Chappy.
Thank you, Chappy. Good morning, Chappy. Good morning, Brian. Southern Relics, welcome. Much appreciated, Chappy. Always look forward to the UFOs, sir.
Oh, that's right. Kristen says I won while I was in the shower and wasn't present.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She did win one. And she had just stepped out for a minute, Bill.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
All right, let me double check the last two names that just came in. Want to make sure Bill's got the right.
Southern Relic. Good morning.
I never remember if I put Happy Chappy under C Happy Chappy or Happy Chappy.
I think you have him under Happy Chappy, but I'm not positive.
Nope, I haven't under C Happy Chappy.
Thank you, Grandma Kelly.
Boom. Thank you, Kelly. I think my mouse needs new batteries, Bill. It's getting on my nerves today.
Uh-oh. Need to get the rechargeables, Rob.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea for this thing, Bill, because I'm telling you.
As fast. Every time I've had a mouse, they burn through the batteries so quick.
There's nothing more frustrating when your mouse doesn't work right.
I don't know, getting McClory is a bad one too. No, Sylvie Mo, you didn't get McClory this morning. Not yet, anyways. Phil Gardner, good morning.
Good morning, Phil. I know Phil's in there. Yep, Phil's in there. Phil Garner and Phil Leo.
Oh, the newer ones are better, Jackson, because the one I got was one of the first ones that didn't have the auto shut off.
Good morning, Drew.
So
I know Drew's in there. Keep him in all the time.
you're right, Scott. Nobody ever wants to get McClory.
No.
Thank you. Come out swinging.
It says 2 wins, Rob. That way you save on postage.
We just got a super sticker from Come Out Swinging. Zoltan, thank you for being a member for 7 months.
Thank you, Mr. Vernon. Much appreciated, sir. Boom. You guys rock. I'm telling you guys, whether it's Bill or Charlie or me or Mark the Berg Hunter, you guys rock for doing the streams and the lives, guys, and watching Monday Digs and the videos. Good morning, Mr. Jocko. He was here last night. He's here this morning.
Yeah. Morning, Dutchy.
Thank you, Zoltan. Boom. Zoltan, 7 months, guys. Boom. Well, Bill, I'm going to probably be taken out of here in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So let's get Mr. Jeremy up here. All right, guys, I'm going to put a link up.
Thank you. He's got a super chat from Southern Relics.
Wow, thank you, sir. I'm going to put the as soon as my mouse cooperates. Oh, that's not what we wanted up there. We didn't want the entire duck race up there on the. Well, that was just pretty stupid, Rob. Okay, so let's go invite, copy, paste. All right, guys, this link is up here. It's for Mr. Jeremy.
Thank you, Phil Leo.
And I'm changing out this battery before this mouse hits the wall. Let's see if that helps at all. Hey, look at that. I have a working mouse now.
Good morning, Florida Sand Hunters.
That's another channel I'm going to be hooking up with once the hip gets fixed. Mr. Jeremy, can we put a shirt on? He thought he was going to do a Charlie. I do like his wall, though, Bill. Thank you, Southern Relics. Boom, much appreciated. Damn it.
You mean the one with all the detectors on it?
Yes. All right, Bill. This apparently the battery.
Awesome, Jay. Pick and Bean. There are over 800 subs with it.
Boom, there we go, sir.
Morning, Jeremy.
What's that, Neil?
How we doing?
Man, I like your microphone, Rob. What's that, Neil?
Monterey Magnet Man sent me this. I'd like to give him kudos on that. It's just I didn't have a computer that was new enough that would handle this, and then once I got the newer computer,
he just went away.
Oh, hang on. Did you? Oh, hold on, Bill. Can you add him, Bill?
I don't have him. I don't see him.
All right, hold on, Jeremy.
Morning, Georgianne. Morning, Dan Smoking Treasures.
All right, let me see if these batteries work now. And there he is.
He's got enough detectors for an octopus.
He does have enough detectors for an octopus. Oh, good to see you, buddy.
How y'all doing, man?
We're doing good, man. The detector
How are
rack
you
looks
doing?
awesome.
I love your microphone.
Thank you. Thank you. From Monterey Magnet, man. Thank you to him. I haven't seen him for a while, but the next time he's in the stream, I will definitely be thanking him. Morning, Bill Brasky.
I see some bounty hunters on the wall. And
Stream too.
Yeah, you got that right, Gregory.
There we go. Couldn't see the comment.
Thank you, Zaxxon. Much appreciated, sir. I'm going to leave the Mr. Minix. Holy detectors, Batman. Good morning, Mark C.
Hey, Julie. Patty D.
Yeah, Miss Grandma Kelly now is a gun-toting granny there. She goes to her gun club meetings now. She goes to the range.
there we go.
She's becoming very active in that community. Go, Grandma Kelly. Zoltan, good to have you here this morning. I know. Look at that wall of relics. Past and present says.
We have
Yeah,
86
Phil, I
in the
can't wait
house.
to get
Thank
back
you.
over there.
It's my... Thanks, you devil. Yeah, that's not all.
Oh, I didn't think it was all. Good morning, Lucky Duck. Can only watch for a little bit, heading with my nieces. That's fine. Uh-oh. I tell myself I'm not a gun collector, but since last September I bought 4. You're a gun collector. So, Mr. Jeremy, how you been doing? You been getting out?
Yeah, I have been. I got out yesterday, Rob. I sure did. We went we cleared up land right here at the house.
So you're doing your own property?
Yeah. Well, my own neighborhood.
Oh, okay. Is it fairly old land?
Yeah, it's very. Yeah, it's a mill village is what they call them up here.
And what does that mean?
There's a mill they built down here, and then they built the town around it. And they did that to a lot of places up in South Carolina. There's several places, cotton mills.
Oh, mill. I had trouble understanding that word with your accent. Mill. Okay.
Yeah, grist mills.
Grist mill.
No, yeah, they built the mill, then they would build a town literally around it. So yeah,
well, yeah, those
a lot of
those
them
are 1800s for sure. But well, good. I'm glad you're getting out there. How's your weather?
It's really good right now. It's hardly any humidity, sunny.
Now let everybody know where you're at.
South Carolina. Yeah, right here in Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Spartanburg, South Carolina. Good morning, James Schultz.
Good morning, James.
We got to get before I leave. Let me get Julie wrenched up here.
My
mouse is just not cooperating. Thank you, everybody, this morning so far that's done up a super chat or a super sticker. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the members. And there is Miss Julie, and we are going to give Julie a moderator standard. There we go, Miss Julie. Good morning, Mark C. I think that's everybody, Bill. We got.
I think so.
Phil Leo, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated.
It's comical.
Why isn't that turning? Okay, there we go. Alrighty, let's see who's texting me.
Double. It's saying it's echoing double. Mm-mm.
No, you're not taking my chair. Come on. Go somewhere else.
Alrighty, guys. Well, Jeremy, thanks for sitting in this morning, sir.
Oh, Rob, I appreciate you inviting me. Thank you so much.
Well, I know you've been wanting to do this for a little while. We just needed that right time, and this is the right time, sir. So thank you. Now, Jeremy, how many of the actual detectors you have on the wall, how many do you use at least occasionally?
I take usually 4 with me. I usually take the CTX 3030. I'll take the Monicore, the Garrett, and usually a little coil, another Garrett, probably the Pro or the Gold, and that's it. Then I'll swap them in and out, and I have 32 detectors.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You said you take the Monicore where you usually go. Do you really like your Monicore?
I don't. As much as I feel plus as I made about it, I really don't. Now at the beach, I love it.
I see. That's the only place Charlie uses his now is the beach. He doesn't like it for the dirt.
I can't stand it up here.
You can't what?
I don't. I cannot stand it just around homes, around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Charlie didn't like it in the dirt either. Yeah, Kimberly down here, she says, not only am I finding stuff on ground that I've hunted before from the Monicore because it goes deeper, she says, I need to get over there to Dalton's big field. She thinks she's going to be able, because some of that stuff, that field of Dalton's that I took you to, she's dying. Kimberly's dying to get the Monicore on that field. Thank you, Phil Garner. We're going to be leaving here probably about an hour and a half. I'm hoping to leave here between 11:30.
I literally could not wait to get the new thing.
Now, do you own the Deus 2?
No, I haven't got any of those. I'm going to the next detector. That's what I'm going to get. That's the next detector I'm going to get.
Because see, that's the one Charlie really likes. He really likes his Deus 2.
Yeah.
Thank you, but thank you, Phil. And I think both of those. I know the Monicore they just lowered from $17.99 down to $12.99.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jeremy, Grandma Kelly wants. I'll put it up there. Thank you, Grandma Kelly. That's a good. This is Jeremy's channel, guys. Digging up the Carolinas, and that is Jeremy's channel.
I'm breaking the door down at 2,000.
That's awesome, buddy. Awesome. Time for a giveaway. Oh, the giveaway that the guest giveaway, we're going to be giving away 2 barber halves. Instead of that starting Monday, it's going to probably start Wednesday because I'm not going to have time to finish it up before I leave. That because, like I say, guys, I was up to 3 o'clock getting duck races done and stuff this morning. So we'll go ahead and put all that together Tuesday when I come home, and we'll probably start the giveaway Wednesday. So we will start a new giveaway Wednesday, guys. And that's going to be for the 2 million subs that we just, 2 million subs. God, wouldn't that be phenomenal? The 2 million views. We just passed over 2 million views, guys.
Yeah. Congratulations.
And Jeremy, thank you. I was real impressed with that. And I went on to some woman that had she's got alopecia. So she lost all her hair. She's a very pretty woman, and even bald headed. She's very pretty, but her channel does different makeup and facial routines for people that have alopecia, have skin problems, and she shows off a lot of wigs. And she got like a new set of 4 different wigs in, so she did a video on these 4 wigs. I don't know why, but it popped up in my feed. So I clicked on it, and I was watching her try these 4 different wigs on, and like 2 of them she put on, you couldn't even tell they were wigs. And I happened to glance down, and she had like 1.3 million views on this video. And she's got something like 83,000 subs. So obviously she makes good money from her channel. So I went and clicked on her about page to see what her total views were. Oh, yeah. We lost Jeremy.
Lost Jeremy. Good morning, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt.
And Bill, she had 5.8 billion views. Not million.
Wow.
I looked at it 3 times, Bill. It was like 5,866,53900. And I was like, that's billion. She had in the billions of views.
Wow. I'll never get that. That's
good morning, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Welcome back to the channel. And Bill, I'll double check to make sure he's in the race.
But he didn't say 5 million, Jackson. He said 5 billion.
5 billion. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to wait about an hour.
Yeah, Leo with a B. Morning, Pat.
Morning, Mr. Pat. Good to see Mr. Parkrat in the house. Yeah, Bill, it always helps when you take batteries out of another mouse that are probably bad and you put them in your new mouse and they still don't work.
Yeah. Later, Troy. Have a good day.
Take care, Troy. He's probably going out. Yep. Oh, Jeremy needs, I got to pop the link in for Jeremy again. He lost. There you go, Mr. Jeremy. Bill Zaxton said he's going to be monitoring the stream. And he's got managing thing. But when we come back, Bill, you and I are going to have to figure that out, each other out on each other's channel.
Yeah, we are. Hi, Frank.
Good morning, Northern Found.
Good morning, James Schultz.
Good morning, James. And there you go, guys. Florida Sand Hunter put up the link to their channel, guys. Please go check them out. It's him and his son, and they have wonderful hunts on Clearwater Beach, guys. You'll get to see beautiful, beautiful Clearwater Beach. Wow, Joe says we just lost power for a second. That happened to us the other day, Joe, just long enough to knock off all the computers and cable. Thank you. Thank you, Zoltan. Much appreciated, sir. New friend for Florida Sand Hunters. Folks, please support each other's channels out here. All right, I'll hang up, Bill. I'll hang out here till Jeremy can get back up because I know you can't put him back on.
No.
And I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for Jeremy to get Phil, we're going to run one race.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what we're going to run it for, Bill. We're going to do something really cool here.
Okay.
Like I say, Bill, I bought all that silver the other day. Mr. Zaxton's here. All right, Bill, we're gonna go cool stage here. We're gonna go a, where the hell is my magnifying glass? We're going to go a 1934 British shilling, silver British shilling.
Oh, nice, Rob.
He had a whole box of foreign unique silver, Bill, and I bought almost every one he had. There's Mr. Jeremy.
Thanks.
All righty, guys. So this will be for a 1934 shilling. I can't remember if it's 50% silver or 80% silver, but this is a nice shilling. I know, Phil. Pretty cool.
That's nice. Shillings.
Grandma Kelly Zaxon's here, so he's got admin, so he can do that. Yeah, Jim's just setting himself up to win here again, guys.
He wins about every weekend.
He does
every other weekend. Yeah, he wins.
All right, guys, let's get that race up here.
Does.
All righty, guys, this is for a 1934 British. Oh, I'm sorry. This is actually from Fiji. That's even cooler.
A Fiji shilling?
Yeah, because they were a what do you call it?
British
They were
colony at one time.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Thank you, Bill.
I've never seen one of those.
I know. I bought some cool stuff, Jeremy. All righty, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that was shuffle characters. Way to go there, Menardo. Take another pain pill. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, everybody saying GM in the comments. Man, Rob, I don't even think I've ever heard of a shilling, Fiji shilling.
I didn't either till I saw it in the guy's bin of coins, and I took that out and went, oh, I gotta get that one. That's a Fiji shilling. I've never.
I'll get that check on.
Yeah, me and Tanya used to go on those cruises a lot, and I'm just wondering if they would let me take my detector on one of those cruises.
What kind of cruise?
Just like oh gosh,
like a carnival.
Just a regular stuff. Yes, Carnival, and there's another one we used to go to too. I forgot the name. I think
Carnival and Celebrity let you. I know Disney does not.
Didn't know. Yes, we didn't ever go on Disney.
But they will not let you bring up the detector. Now, my club president Howard and we used to have the club president, the club vice president, and one of the board members. The 6 of them would go with their with their spouses.
Yeah,
they'd all bring their detector. And when they got down to that, like in the Bahamas,
good morning.
They'd take a taxi cab down to the public beach. And most of the time, they found a ring or something that would pay, or a piece of gold that would pay for the cruise. Usually.
Oh yeah. Well, see, you go on like different things. You can either go like rock climbing, or when you get off the boat, or you can go just downtown shopping, or you can go get you something to drink or eat. But you can go to these islands and you can stay the whole day and do it like that. And that's what I want to do.
Because Disney's private island with their swimming areas, I know. You know there's just going to be so many coins and jewelry.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All righty, guys, we got 10 seconds to go. Here comes Baby Blue. Gary's fading. Park Rat's up there with the Chicago police hat. Here comes Detecting with Jim. Is it going to be the Trump Duck? Yes, boom, the Trump Duck. And I'm not making any comments past that, but the Trump Duck wins the race. Is Detecting with Jim here.
And a GM won it. It might not have been a GM steal, but a GM won it.
That's right. That's exactly right. All right, let's set the timer.
Detecting with Jim. You're in here earlier.
I'm going to change my name to Jim when I get on here. Maybe that'll help me out when it's
going. Now, what's funny, Jeremy, and I don't know if you remember this from a few years ago, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, my sister and her boyfriend were over at Islands of Adventure, the Busch Gardens water park, and she lost her boyfriend's grandmother's engagement ring. Diamond ring.
God.
And she thought she lost it on the path going up to the water slide. So they let me come in with 2 detectors.
No way.
Before the park opened, and they let me hunt the park. I met the head lifeguard, and they let me hunt the whole beach area. I came out with so much change from that beach area that my shorts almost fell down because I had so much change in my shorts.
Probably like a wishing well.
The whole grass area up to the water ride, and we never found it. And they let us hunt right up till just before 9 when the park opened. So then there we go. The time is up. And Jeremy, I remember my sister called me like 4 or 5 days later. The maintenance guy was cleaning out the filter for the water slide.
That's
the
awesome.
The ring was in the bottom of the filter, and he turned it in, and they got it back to my sister.
That is awesome, dude. That's really
Montana.
Cool.
We'll get you in there, sir. All righty. Did Detecting with Jim? your pants
never
up.
showed up. Julie said, congrats, Jim.
Julie
So
is here. Boom. That's going to go to Julie. Julie, you get that
Yep.
cool phone coin. My email's right there, Julie, flthunder@me.com. Please send me your address, Julie, and I'll get that coin off to you. Thank you, Tom K., our referee. Montana, I'll get you in, sir.
Yeah, me and Tanya was walking through the mall one night, and it was almost right before Christmas, and the place where I had got her engagement ring at, we had just walked by it with the people, and we walked by Kay's, and then Kay said, "Hey, come here, you want us to clean your ring? You want us to clean?" I said, "Yeah." I looked at Tanya. She's like, "Yeah, we'll let them clean it." But they took off her engagement ring and took off the thing that I had to go around the engagement ring. Both of them had, one was solitaire, 2-carat diamonds, and or 2-carat diamond. And the other one, I think it might have had maybe a carat or maybe 1 point something carats, the band that went around it. Well, they was washing both of them, put them in this little basket, and then when they opened it back up, it was gone. It was gone. It's gone. The ring was gone, and we just could not. We didn't know what happened. They didn't know what happened, and we watched them. Nobody stole it, but it vanished. I mean, the ring vanished. So they let us pick a ring out of the thing to get it, but it was.
Wow.
She really wanted
it never turned up?
No. I mean, Rob, it went into a basket, probably a 4x4 basket, 4 inch by 4 inch, and it vanished before our eyes and their eyes.
Bizarro.
It's in that, had to have been in that machine somewhere, but yeah, it vanished. But then,
I was really impressed that their maintenance guy, like I say, when he cleaned it out, found that gold diamond ring, and he turned it in, and the head lifeguard called my sister up and said, come on over and get it. And my sister was just ecstatic. And, but I think I came out with so much change that morning, Jeremy, that I left there at 9 o'clock in the morning. I drove right over to McDonald's and bought myself breakfast. With all the
I bet you it was like jumping in a wishing well where the people flip their money in there and, make a wish or something. It's probably like that. But nobody's ever metal detected before.
No. And I'll tell you something. I enjoyed Green Mountain metal detecting. He had that fountain or that waterfall he went to that had the little pool in the bottom. He found some stuff there. And then Mermaid, metal detecting Mermaid, she just got permission to do a waterfall at a resort near her place that she got permission from the resort people. But people go over there and sit under that waterfall and that thing. And she got numerous coins, and I believe she got a piece of jewelry too, if not a ring. But
yes,
a little pool under a waterfall.
You didn't find no rings? All you found was just change? You
didn't
find no rings?
All I did, though, was the dry sand. I didn't actually get into the water part. I only did the dry sand because my sister said she didn't go in the water there at the little beach. So I couldn't really, it was weird. They didn't stand there and hover over you. So, I dug every coin signal, even though I knew it wasn't a ring. And I was gathering up all the stuff. But as soon as it got close to opening, they were like, okay. And I was like, okay, I
gotta go, yeah.
But I mean, just goes to show you could take one of those knock the hand, underwater hand things, or even
the yellow thing.
Yeah, the yellow one, or even take your carrot pinpointer and just go sit in the chair and just take your pinpointer to sand. You'd probably pay for your entry fee.
No telling. You're exactly right. There's no telling what you'll find.
Yeah. Pat Paul, good to see you here this morning, sir. Good morning, Brian. No worries, Julie. Just send me that email, and we'll get that off to you Wednesday when I get back from the road trip Tuesday. Bill, I'm going to go ahead and take off, buddy. It's 10:25. I'm going to try and get out of here by 11:30, so I've got an hour to get the truck loaded up, get some breakfast, and get some. I'm not even packed yet. So, guys, Jeremy, thank you for much coming in with Bill. And
no problem,
I will be listening, guys. I will be off stream.
I'll be off stream
listening. Thanks, Bill. Take care, everybody.
Rob.
Be careful, Rob.
See you Monday night for Monday Digs.
And good luck.
Be careful, dude.
Okay, Jeremy. People are wondering how long you been detecting.
Seriously, like really seriously, probably about 11 years.
11
I've been
years.
detecting for like almost 30 years. But the last 11 years has really been my main. I've been focused on it. I'll put it like that.
And what got you started in detecting?
My grandma got me a Radio Shack one when I was young.
Oh.
I mean, probably like 7. I think I was like 7 or 8. It was one of them, plastic things with the plastic shaft and the plastic. I mean, it was all plastic. It had one red button on the end, and it had a gauge on just like all the way across the front. And I think I still have it on one of my properties in Blacksburg. And I hope I still have it. I'm gonna go over there and see if I still got it. But yeah, but I've always liked movies, like treasure hunt movies and Goonies and things. That was a real big inspiration. I love that movie. I love Goonies. But probably been into it 30 years. But last 11 years is I've been focused on it. More like maps and getting into the Google, and really look and see where history is and
places and
exactly.
things like that. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. That's so hard. People don't realize. They just think you can just go and dig up stuff and they don't realize all the stuff behind it.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's really hard, getting confidence up to go ask a complete stranger to, can you go dig holes in their freaking yard? And, it's a much bigger deal than people make it out to be.
Yeah. That's like I always I run into people that are new at it and they go, I'm going to get rich. No, you're not.
Yeah.
No.
There's always hopefulness. Yeah, you can get rich.
Yeah, there's always those ones, and the next thing you know, you see them. Do you want to buy a detector? No, I got it up right now.
But the people that I've seen actually get rich don't even have a freaking detector when they're doing it. Like those people in California walking their dog and found those $10 million worth of coins.
That was
they didn't have a detector. They was just walking through the freaking yard. I mean, walking through their back property.
Yeah, their biggest mistake.
Found $10 million.
Their biggest problem is letting people know they found it because they got charged $5.5 million in tax.
Oh my God, that's half of it.
Yeah, it was actually over half. Yeah. If they would have kept their mouth shut and sold a coin here and there, nobody would have ever known.
Jeez, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. But I seen a couple weeks ago, this guy was walking a tree line. And I think it was maybe the Czech Republic, and found it wasn't really, really old, but it was like a late 1800s, early 1900s gold coins. Found I don't know what, I've never seen these before. It said they had tobacco tins maybe, or tobacco, something about tobacco thing. But he had 16 of them, whatever it was, 16 tobacco things. And
they were solid gold.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, Rob. Yes.
694 gold coins.
Yes. Yes. Just walking a tree line that had no metal detector. Just had bracelets. I think he had like 12 gold bracelets they found.
They're estimating it around 700,000, and I guess he's entitled to 10% of that, so he's going to get like $60,000-$70,000. Not a bad day for a hunt.
Well,
all right, I'm out again.
See, you're up. Yeah, but just like that.
Somebody's going to try and come up as a surprise if they can get up, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, but just people like that.
Make $1 million start with $999,099.
Now, what is it, Paparouse?
Pat says if you want to make $1 million detecting, start with $99,999.99.
Oh,
in other words, have just a penny less in your pocket.
There you go.
Bill Bratsky, why would you report that? They weren't thinking. I know if I found it, I wouldn't report it. I wouldn't let anybody know.
Exactly. Well, over there,
Mark, see which article? The one about the one they were just talking about? That's on YouTube. I think you can type in European gold coins found. It'll come up.
Yes.
Some were American, some were. But yeah, that was on YouTube. The other one was a few years back. Marty V, how you doing this morning? Checking in from camp. That's right. You're at Rendezvous.
Hey, Marty.
What's been your favorite find, Jeremy?
Oh, no problem, Angie. I sure will. No problem. Y'all just email me and let me know. I will have no problem. What? I'm sorry, Bill. What, buddy?
Well, what's your favorite find?
My favorite find? Well, I tell you, man, the favorite find actually, and I'll get to one in mind, but my favorite thing that I've seen found was Drew, my buddy Drew. He found it's a Masonic, a wax.
Wax seal.
When they fill out a pork document, it's made backwards, and it has Inner East, South Carolina on it. It's written backwards. Has the lodge number, and it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. Just what this thing was. Yeah, oh my gosh, I would have loved to have found it, but that's the favorite thing I've ever seen dug when I was with somebody. But my favorite dig, it's this silver thing that I got from it was from World War II, and the lady said that she got it for. Well, this was a girlfriend that I was talking to. His wife had gave it to. If I'm saying this right, his wife had gave it to him 2 weeks before he left, and it said here. Let's see if I got a picture of it. But yeah, it was a military piece. His wife had given it to him 2 weeks before he had went off to war, and he lost it there in this place where we went detecting to. And anyway, we got back in touch with the people, and told him we had found it, and his granddaughters was one actually answered the telephone, and they could not believe that I had found it. Yeah, it was pretty.
On John Long Silver Hills. And happy third Sunday of the Easter.
Photos, Jesus. Yeah, take me just a second, Joe. I'm sorry.
No problem. Take your time, Jeremy.
Yeah, I get on here all the time. I watch y'all all the time on here.
Thank you, Zoltan. Everybody hit that like button for Rob, please. Mario, you going to cook breakfast for everyone?
All right, here's the thing that I was telling you about that Andrew found. Maybe y'all could. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. That comment.
Tilt it a little bit.
Maybe tilt a little bit down.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Let's see, everything's backwards. See, January 10th, 1823.
Nice.
Inner East, South Carolina. It's got the date and lodge number on it. Inner East lodge number.
Really cool.
Oh my gosh. We don't know what, and it's OMA. It's not AMO, it's OMA. We don't know. We never figured out what that stood for, but it's just, God, that's just.
You couldn't find it on, they couldn't find it online?
No, never found it online. So it was a lodge thing right there in Inner East, South Carolina. It was just so old that nobody, I guess it was the only one made.
Grandma, that'd be my dream man too. One that makes coffee and cooks breakfast.
Yeah. I can't. Mine does. So I can't say mine does that. All right. Now see, there's my. See if I can. Well, it's silver, so I ain't gonna be able to see it. But
yeah.
Let's see if I can get another picture of it. Let's see. Dadgummit. No, it's a. I'll just tell you what it is. It says land, sea, and air, and it has 3 I guess Virgin Marys or 3 representations of some kind of God or whatever. But and it opened up and it said Victor Grano, always yours. And you could see DOT, so it either said Dorothy or Dot or something like that. But in just those 2 weeks, it was brand new. But he had showed it to so many people, he had wore it out, sliding that thing back and forth.
Yeah. Now here's one. I like to ask that most people don't. What is the strangest thing you've ever I got metal detecting.
The strangest thing.
Yeah.
The strangest thing.
Yeah, that usually gets people thinking.
Huh. I'll tell you what. I found a tin with 3 condom tins in it at listen to this, at my place where we go to our metal detecting meetings.
Okay.
There was an old home site. It was an old home site, like right, over the parking lot, but you can go right behind it, and there's a bench and a big old oak tree, and where people can watch the tennis player, people play tennis and stuff like that. And yeah, I found, some people do it. Some people go up there because they know it's an old home site. But yeah, I found 3 condom tins inside one, and one of them was pretty rare. After I got in there,
cool.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess that was the strangest thing I've ever. One of my strangest ones.
Now I'm going to start asking. I see 2 bounty hunters over your right shoulder there. One looks like a tracker one, maybe.
Bounty? I don't have any bounty hunters.
I
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I got one. I'm sorry. I'm lying to you. Yes, I do.
No one.
Yeah.
Charlie.
What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Charlie?
Good. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
What are you doing, Cody? Well, it's
I'm over
warm down
here.
there.
I'm at the. That's about as much as you ever see of that guy. I'm over
It
here.
looks so good down there.
The event, the Freedom Outdoors event for Wounded Warrior program.
All right.
Oh,
So I figure I'll take you guys for a walk real quick, if that's all right.
Sure.
heck yeah, dude.
I love it.
How's everybody doing in
Good.
chat? I can't see everybody
real
in
good.
chat. So what's up,
Everybody's
everyone?
saying hi.
Yeah, everybody's saying you hi, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mr.
That's
Minnesota,
Grandma Kelly,
he's in the parking lot.
I'm trying to angle it so you guys can see everything.
Yeah, we can see.
Dude, it looks so pretty down there.
It is
Wow.
nice.
It is.
Oh,
That's
it looks
nice.
nice.
In Florida where we're at, it's all flat ground. So you come out here and it's hillsides and everything else is different. I tell you what, boy. So yeah, there's the lake.
Where? Oh, okay. I see it.
Oh, I'm gonna hold it this way. Maybe you guys can see better.
10-4. Yeah, you can see it good now, man.
Yeah.
God, they give those easy goes for y'all to ride around on, or does people bring them their own?
No, we're not all privileged like that. Only
I
certain
got you.
people got to use those.
I was going to say y'all get around good on that.
You're live. Say hello.
What's up?
Oh, good morning.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's Greg. That's a gentleman that puts on the event every year. Generally, it's a FH hunts, but this year we did it in Mississippi. So, and then over here,
Very dusty. Yeah,
there it is.
Very
That's
dusty.
Digging the detective. That's your meal.
Show last night. Yeah.
Huh?
Weren't you supposed to do a show last night?
I didn't do it. I crashed.
I gave away an ugly box all last night.
Oh, did you? I heard you guys gave away an ugly box. Frank gave away an ugly box on the stream last night.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool. Tell them nobody got in touch with me yet with the address.
Uh-oh. You hear that, Bill? Somebody's got to reach out to him. Rob will know about that. They
Yeah.
probably emailed
everybody
Rob
listen.
first. Yeah.
So y'all get you.
I'll send it right out to them.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So how's everybody doing in chat?
Oh, good. Fairy Dust was just asking you what the temperature was down there.
It's probably 70s right now. Pretty nice.
Jeez. Perfect Florida weather.
It's pretty nice right now. I don't know. They found a couple. Well, Brad scored some silver yesterday. Jerk. Buffalo. I got squadouche yesterday, but it was all for a good cause, so it's fine. So,
What have you found, Charlie?
I didn't find buckets. Clad.
Glad.
Yeah, but it's for a great event for a great cause.
Yeah,
There was
I
some
get
stuff. Somebody found a barber. Somebody found SLQ.
Oh, yeah. He told us that last night.
Yeah, some relics and other stuff. So it wasn't bad. Not bad at all. So beautiful property. But I just want to check in with you guys. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. And I'm out.
Thank
We'll
you,
catch you
Charlie.
guys next Saturday. All right. You guys
Hey, man,
take it
be
easy.
careful, dude.
All right. Take
Be
care.
careful.
All.
Hey, hey, Zaxxon.
God, it looks so good down there.
Thank you, Zaxxon. Yeah, that looked nice there. That's in Mississippi.
God, said it was in the 70s. Jeez.
Yep.
Perfect Florida weather. You know the wind's blowing a little bit. No matter where you're at, Florida, the wind's always blowing just a little
I
bit.
couldn't make it. That's events in Meridian, Mississippi.
Oh, really? I had no
far
clue.
from me. But
I was not even paying attention. Would you say Meridian, Mississippi?
Yeah, I think that's how it's
Meridian,
pronounced.
I don't
Hi,
think I've
Brad
ever heard of
Rocky
it.
Mountain. How you doing? So,
Grandma Kelly and I'm Zaxxon's on. He said I'm on board. Or he said I'm on Brad. Hello, Brad. Rocky Mountain. Scott McClory.
so how many brands of metal detectors do you have? I know you got Bounty Hunter, Mine Lab.
Yeah, I'm mainly a Mine Lab and a Garrett person. Yeah, like I said, I got a few of one, that I ain't even never used. And yeah, I just use my Garretts and my Mine Labs. I love my CTX 3030, dude. I know everybody, it's heavy to some people, and it's, that's my go-to metal detector. I've always loved that metal detector. I just love it.
Would you like to have a Sovereign or any of the older ones?
What? I'm sorry, PAPAROUS?
Do they have like a Sovereign or any of the older Mine Labs?
Yes, I do have a couple of older ones. Yes, I sure do. Yeah, I like them all equal, buddy. I love them. I'll use all of my detectors. I just don't have them hanging up here. I use them. Yeah, I use them all. Now, like I said, there's a couple of them that's one that I've never used. But no, all my Garretts and Mine Labs, it don't matter how old they are. I use them. Like,
Chloe says, let's talk about your addiction problem on the wall.
It definitely is an addiction, man. I just love metal detectors. We go especially West, it ain't just been built, but we rarely go there because I want detectors so much. But Cabela's, Bass Pro Shop, see they sell a lot of them, and every time I go there, usually.
He said he has 32, I believe.
Yeah, I have 32 metal detectors.
A lot of that are not on the wall.
There's 6 I keep downstairs for taking out. I just got the 900 and the 900 and the 700. So I haven't used the 700 yet, but I've used the 900 a lot. The Knox.
You bought the 7 and the 900 and the Manicore.
Yeah. And I got and I got the little 30 Manicore. I mean, not Manicore. The little 30 hold on, I'll show you. Oh. This one. The little Bill and PAPAROUS. See this one, Bill?
Oh yeah, that's the Mine Lab Go.
I got that for Tanya. I was hoping she would use it to go on the beach with me, because you can use it on the beach. And I tried to get up with her, but yeah, I've tried to get several like that. Like my Excalibur, I love it. It's a great one. Love my Excalibur. I use it at the beach a lot. But dude, the Manicore, I'm tell you what, the Manicore will suck some stuff up at the beach. I love that freaking thing at the beach. I just don't like it anywhere else. No offense to nobody else or nobody who's using it. I'm not telling you don't go get it or not, because it's a great detector. But it's just my ears, and I think the tones that I'm used to, it's just not. I can't describe it, Bill. I can't describe it. I hate it on land. I hate it on land, but it's a great detector, dude.
Well, it's funny because I know a few people here in Clarksville that I detect with. 2 of them have the Manicore, and they stopped using them, bought the Legends, and used the Nocta Legend instead, because they just don't. The Legends seem to do better for them in the soil here than the Manicore did.
Really?
Because they were going.
I thought it may be that. I thought it was
Charlie.
my ears and the tones. It could be very well be that. I just tried to make excuses for it, you know?
Yeah. No, Charlie's brother lives here and we detect a lot. And he has a legend. He would go behind them and hit stuff that they missed. Quite a bit, actually. Yeah. So
wow.
The first one, Ken goes, "What is that?" He goes, "Let me try it." Well, he bought a legend and the Manicor's been sitting in his closet ever since, I understand. So
man, now there's there was a coil that was a little bit I don't know if it was
right,
defective or what, but yeah, there was I'll tell you the person who I do a little name drop, Savannah Harps. He was showing me on, not actually showing me personally, but he was showing his channel, and I was watching. Yeah. He took his down to the beach and he put a silver dollar down on the ground and was not picking it up with the Manicor. And it was something to do with the program he had done or whatever. But after he fixed it and done with it, it was
it was fine. Yeah.
Yes, and that's all he ever uses.
Yeah, I heard that from a couple other people, that you get in there and the settings can really foul you up if you don't pay attention to what you're doing.
Yes, and it did. And he showed me, what I and everybody else was doing wrong. But if you hadn't watched that and you would probably got mad and broke your detector for not picking up that $50.
I've done that with
it was right in front of it. I mean, it was literally an inch before, and it was not picking it up. But it was just the exact setting.
I've done that with my Noctis, going into the second settings program and set something up and then realized, what did I do wrong? Because it's missing stuff that's right there.
Yeah, a silver dollar.
Yeah,
that's a can.
Well, I didn't realize somehow I'd set mine up to where anything below the Noctis scores have a scale of up to 60, like the Legend, and I somehow notched out everything below 52 without realizing.
Yeah, Zaxxon. Yeah, Zaxxon, you're right. It's about, most people, for you, exactly right. Most people are 50-50 on that machine, and I'm one of them. Like I said up here, I just don't like it, man. It's like I said, I don't know if I'm making excuses for myself or what, because I spent so much money on it, but I just don't. It's the tones I think that I don't like on the land, but like on the beach, there ain't no better detector I love other than my Excalibur.
Well, I notice for everybody, tones is a preference. Some people love the Garrett tone, some people love the Nocta. They hate other tones. So that's
Rob. Yeah, Rob mentioned it. I've thought about it a lot here recently. I'd like my next detector. That's what I'd like to have is the David. Is it Deus? Is that what it says? Deus.
Yeah.
XP Deus.
Yeah. Incognito.
Ain't there a 1 and a 2?
Yeah.
Ain't there a 1 and a 2?
Yes.
But, I think I'd like to buy the 2 maybe next.
Incognito brought up a good point there. If you mess with the threshold on the ledge, you'll mess up your tones and detectability. Yes, you will, very much.
On what? On the Legend?
On any of them, if you mess with the threshold.
Yeah. I haven't got the Legend yet. I haven't got any. I've heard. I've seen all the quarter hoarder fellows and most of the Hoover boys now have got them. And I've noticed.
They were rating the Legend as the number one, even over the Deus 2 and the Manicor, only because it can do 95% of which both those machines can do at 1/3 the price.
Oh, really? Yeah, you're right. Exactly right. Yeah, because they don't cost like $800.
It's like $600 for a Legend. You get the Pro Pack, you can get them on sale for $700.
For a new Legend?
A new Legend is $595. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Wow. And
that's their flagship, is only $600. Now, if you go with the Pro Pack, they were $765, which included a $150 AccuPoint pinpointer, small coil, extra battery pack, all kinds of stuff.
That makes me feel terrible. I could have bought 3 Legends. I could have bought 3 Legends to my one Manicor. Jesus. Yeah.
And like I said, they who is it? Indiana Tones. Lou has the iRate metal detector website. Right now, he rates the Xterra Pro as the number one because it's a deep machine and it's only $280.
I've always thought that's such a creative name. Yeah. His channel. I've always loved that name.
Yeah,
Indiana
Zaxxon
Jones.
says you're going to order a legend after the stream.
Yeah, bro. Oh man,
They are a really good machine.
quit, Zaxxon. I probably will.
Yeah, you're right, Mark. See, it used to be cheaper now, but prices have gone up everywhere. So, no, Tanya said, no, you cannot get that.
Yes, she ain't gonna like that. That's why I'm looking for the comments. He's like, no, you can't get it. There you go. No, you can't get that. Yeah. And Tanya has bought, this ain't no crap, y'all. Tanya has got, let's see, out of 32 machines, like I said, I've won, I think, 3 in chats and stuff, things like that. And I think out of 32, she's probably bought 26 of them, 25 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I've paid for maybe 3 of mine. And the rest have been Father's Day or birthdays or Christmases or something like that, or just buying one for me. Just me seeing on the internet everybody's got one, bug the crap out of her till she goes and gets it.
Phil, not all the write-ups were Merrill's. Most of them were Merrill's, but Lou's done a few write-ups too. So
not poor old OLL woman, poor old, not poor old, poor old OLL.
Eastwood woman. Farms, welcome. Just order the legend says for Tanya. Always a pass.
Some people, y'all send me some coupons or something. Eating up the coupons. I try to keep up with my stickers now, man. I get some. I like if he ever gives me the chance, like Rob, when I win something, and either like if he gives me a chance to pick from a dime or a quarter or a sticker pack, I usually get the sticker pack. I love stickers.
Yeah.
I try to keep up with them. I got to get another board. I'm out of the room on this.
Yeah, Lewis, you're right. The Nocta triple score is getting very popular for the price because you can get the triple score pro pack for $4.99, and it pretty much does almost everything the legend does. Yeah, and they have those with a free AccuPoint thrown in right now too. That's $150 pinpointer they throw in for free.
Mark C, I sure don't, buddy. We don't know what that means. We looked everywhere. We looked in the Masonic place to see if it had something to do with them or the regular. No, but I sure don't, Mark.
It could have been specific to whichever part of the
to the lodge.
Yeah,
that's what we was thinking. There ain't no survivors. Well, I mean, there probably are survivors, but we just couldn't find nobody that had went to it or was a part of that.
I can't remember if it was Rob found a Masonic thing from a lodge, which the lodge hasn't existed for 50 years. That one shut down, but they couldn't find any members. But that happens. Each lodge can have their own specific design for something. So
exactly. Yeah, and we do. I mean, I've seen gold things dug, and we've found gold rings and money. But that was just the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Mark C's asking, Jeremy, did you find that in the upstate of South Carolina?
Yes. Yeah, Drew. Yeah, my buddy Drew found it right here in we was at oh God. I can't believe I can't think of Jesus. Hold on, let me look at it. I'll tell you exactly where we found it.
In Oral and
Mansfield. Inneree. It's in Inneree, South Carolina. Yeah, it was in Inneree, South Carolina. Right in between Woodruff and Inneree, right in there. Oh, my Grand Lodge, that's at Mason's. Yeah, so see, everything was back. We was looking for AMO forever, but then we figured out everything else was backwards on the thing, so we had to go OMA, and we still couldn't figure out what it was. But you're right, Georgie, and that's what we stayed messed up for about 6 months on that thing. And then we realized, well, that's backwards like everything else, but we still didn't figure out what it was. But yeah, that is, man, he found that, and I flipped out. I love that. Yeah, I found all kinds of cool buttons and Palmetto buttons, state buttons, and Civil War and relic. 1812 and Revolutionary is what I'm trying to say. Jeez. Buttons and bullets and stuff like that. But that I don't know what it is about that medallion. It is so cool. Just, I guess, because it has the date, and the wear and everything on it. It's cool. Real personal item. And they're telling how many documents or something was wrote with that, and they had to wax it and stamp
it.
Yep. Yeah, and that's just, man, that's awesome. That's cool.
Yep, never found anything like that. Actually, what's bugging me is I've got 54 acres I've been detecting. And I'm in Clarksville, which was like one of the centers of the Civil War, and I have yet to find anything related to the Civil War.
Where is this, Bill?
Clarksville, Tennessee.
Clarksville, Tennessee.
Yeah. And yet,
you can't.
I have found colonial stuff on the property, but I haven't found anything to do with the Civil War. Not a drop bullet, not anything that I could show that, and
really?
All around it, other places we found Civil War stuff. So here's this acreage, and it's driving me crazy. It's like, how did they miss the spot when all around it Civil War stuff's been found? It's just
that is weird, Bill. You hadn't found not one bullet or button.
Order of Mystic Architects says, Pat, according to AI, that could be Order of Mystic Architects.
That could be it. Exactly right. Could be it. Order of Mystic Architects. Could park right paddock. Thank you. Could be.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
Jeremy, what is
it? Was very important to somebody at one time, Grandma Kelly. Always ask AI. Mechanics. Scotty Kilmer is in Clarksville. I didn't know that. I watched his channel. Never realized it was here. Oh, yeah. Incognito, if it's working for you, don't do an update.
Jeremy, what is most cool about it is that it was super important to people. But yes, exactly right. Yes. Yep. All right, go up. Grandma Kelly, you're exactly right. Yeah, it was. A lot of us, you could tell it was. You could just tell it was. This was just, and like I said, I didn't even find it. That's the bad part about it. That's how much I love it. People ask me what's the coolest thing I found. I always tell about Andrew's thing first. I just love it. I just love that thing. Love it.
Oh, yeah. But
I found we found at that same property. It was a whiskey place, can't think of the tavern. And we found all kinds. I found seeded coins there. I found reals there. Shield nickels. You name it, I found it there. But that was the coolest freaking thing out of that whole property.
Where would you like to detect that you've never detected?
Bill, I've been trying to get us properties down towards Charleston, down that way. Yeah, I've been trying to talk the boys into going and just us, leaving real early, like 3-4 o'clock, and getting down there when this door knocks stuff. Because there's fields everywhere down there, everywhere, and most of them there's been home sites on them.
Yeah,
and but I can't get my boys to something. One of them will have something. It's just family stuff, and the other one, will, maybe have some car. Just nothing ever's lined up yet, but it will. Yeah. I think it will. I think we'll get down there for long.
If there's a country you'd like to detect in, what is it?
Oh, probably England. I probably want to go to England, dude.
Yeah, try to get some of that Roman gold.
Oh yeah, dude. One of them scorchy, scuba or what they call them things, scoonies.
Yeah.
The gold, the old gold hammer gold coins.
Yeah.
Somebody tell me in the comments. What's them old coins?
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called either, but yeah, I remember years ago.
They're called scoonies or something like that. Scoonies or.
All I remember is years ago was reading that article. I can't remember if I read the article or saw it on TV where that first guy found that $10 million worth of
kudos. Thank you, Pastor President.
Thank you. But he went to this farmer's field and had been told so many times he never found anything really whole except for coins, but there was like cups and stuff all time. They're all solid gold. Yeah.
God, that's the one that I like to go to. When people say, "Oh, well, there ain't nothing in there. There ain't nothing there." I say, "All right, let me in that sucker. Let me in there." I'll find us something.
I mean,
Yes,
well, you've been
kudos.
detecting long enough. 30 years ago, that most of the detectors they had back then were not deep detectors
Shoot,
at
no.
all, or didn't
No.
discriminate very well, all kinds of stuff.
Exactly right, Bill.
You had a few
Exactly
good
right.
ones, but even back then you're talking 30 years ago, $2,500 was a lot more money than it is now. So
Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Now what? Yeah. Just like, say, for instance, like our phones and stuff, 60 years ago when we first went to the moon, we have more information in our pocket on our phone now than they did in the entire Apollo 13, in the entire space shuttle. And we carry that around with us every day. Yeah, that just goes to show you how much technology's changed. And yes, I totally agree with you on that, Bill. Get that there.
Oh, you're working on metal detectors? Well, thanks for being here.
And that's another thing I'd like to get. I'd like to learn how to fix those things when they break down and stuff. I don't have none of the tools for it, nothing, but I would like.
I'd love to, but I don't have
I would like to know how to fix it. Huh?
For doing circuit board and stuff, I don't have the eye and hand
Really?
coordination anymore to do that. That's when you got small printed circuit boards and there's a problem, that takes a good eye and hand coordination and very small.
I didn't even think of that, Bill. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that.
Hard to believe some of those British gold penny for minutes and 1,200. Way before that, Phil Leo. That would be a modern Roman coin.
Yes, they found one on Oak. I know probably nobody wants to hear about Oak Island, but they found one on Oak Island here a while back. A gold coin. Heck, Quarter Hoarder them found a hammered coin. I mean, a Roman coin.
In your neck of the woods, do you know have you ever watched Mike Noble detecting? He's in South Carolina.
I know that name. I know that name. Who is that guy? Mike Noble.
Yeah. He has a detecting.
I don't know him, but I know of that name.
Man. Well, he was doing a yard with another detecting group, and he found a Greek coin minted in 323 AD in South Carolina in a backyard of a house.
Where do I know that freaking name?
Well, he's got a YouTube channel, Mike Noble.
Yeah, but it feels like I know. It feels like I know this guy. It feels like I've talked to him before.
Well, I know he lives in South Carolina.
Does he live in Aiken?
I don't know what
is it Aiken?
but I'm trying to remember the name of the other group that he went with. He used to hunt with another detecting channel. Tom ran it. God, what was it? I can't think.
What's his name? Mark Noble, you said?
Mike Noble.
Mike Noble.
Just type in Mike Noble detecting on YouTube. It'll come up.
Mike Noble metal detecting.
Yeah, Mandy knows it. Goodbye, Incognito.
I've got to know this. It seems like I don't know why it's like that. And I wouldn't even if I hadn't heard he was from South Carolina.
Yeah, Knoble. Or EL.
It's not showing his face. Come on now. He's a dramatic process. He's dramatic South Carolinian. Yeah, I've got to know this guy.
Well,
I'll look at her in a little bit.
Mandy, you know who he is. Who was the outfit he used to go detecting with? Tom had the channel. There's two brothers. One guy that used to detect with him, he passed away. Good morning, Rocky Fry. Dang.
Oh, Pila.
I can't remember if it was something like South Carolina Relic Hunters or something.
South Carolina, yeah. That's my buddy
else.
Yes, that's my buddy in Rock Hill.
Yeah, that's somebody else.
Yes, I know exactly who it is. He's in Rock Hill.
Don't forget, people, after here, Marlin is on.
Yes, Mark. Yeah. Here, what time is it? I didn't even see what time it was. God bless, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Wow, that went by fast. Jeez. Keep digging. What's happening? Yeah, that look, man, that Kylie, that looks so good. Hit a lake behind him down there, Charlie and them.
Yeah, that
you could tell the humidity. Yeah, you could tell the humidity wasn't up neither. It's just perfect. Golly, that was perfect. That was awesome. That was pretty good.
Oh, Mike Noble digging. That's right. That's what it is.
That's why I couldn't get it to come up.
Yeah, Mike Noble digging. Trying to remember. Yeah, he's been around a while.
Has he? Is he an older gentleman, or is he our age?
He's around our age, a little younger maybe, but I mean his videos go back years. I'm trying to remember the channel he used to detect with.
If you see where he lives, let me know what town where he lives.
I don't know if he. It just says United States, but I know he's in South Carolina.
Yes, yeah.
But I'm trying to remember the other people.
There's a link. Mandy sent you a link of something. She said there is a link. Check him out. Which one? What do you hunt with, PAPAROUS? You hunt with Jordan. Yeah, you got with Jordan 8, right?
I have Mine Labs, Noctas, Bounty Hunters.
Yeah, and I had a couple. This guy I worked for, his son, he had come up there and, he had let his son watch some of my videos, and he was wanting to learn how to metal detect. Well, they didn't have a lot of money and stuff, so I let him have one of them. I let his son have one of my metal detectors at my Mine Labs. Well, I can't believe I've done it to this day. I let him have a Bounty Hunter and a little pin pointer that I had, and he started detecting. Matt said he still detects now. But yeah, they didn't have the money to get, so I just let him have one of mine. But yeah, what I was getting at is Bounty Hunters is just as good as I think as anything. I think I think they're about the same thing as a Fisher, and I've always liked them.
Bounty Hunter, Fisher, and Technetics are all the same company, First Texas.
Yeah, really. So I didn't know that. Didn't even know that.
But they're still like the #1 selling metal detector in the world, because I mean, you ask almost anybody what they start with years ago, they say a Bounty Hunter and be a Tracker 4 or a Gold Digger.
Which I should have known it, because the tone soundings on them are so similar. Yeah. Fisher and I should have known that. I should have known that. Yeah, Technetics. Yes, I should have known that. Yeah, Technetics and Bounty Hunters about the same detector, I think.
Manny says I have 2 Bounty Hunters from the 90s. They work great. I got a 30 Discovery 3300, which used to be sold under the brand at Radio Shack, but it's always been. It wasn't Bounty Hunter. It was made by somebody else, and Bounty Hunter bought the rights to it. But at the time, it was a $600 metal detector. And you go over to Europe, the null coils and stuff they sell out of Russia. People put those on one of these 3300s, you get 17, 18 inches on a dime.
Really?
Yeah, out of a $150 metal detector. They're great for beginners because there's no pages. Everything's right on front of the screen. It's analog digital. And good machine. Great coin machine. And they have one started for like $99 once in a while.
Now that's good. There you go. That's good. That's perfect, actually. Yeah, I don't mind good metal detector being $100. That's awesome.
In fact, I don't know if he's still in there, but Happy Chappy, that's what he uses, and he loves it. He got a no coil for his, been using it for years. A white 2600 Trooper D, says Rocky Fry.
Yeah, that thing's getting high, Lee.
Yeah. That's too bad that they went out of business. You know,
I've looked. Yeah, I've tried to. That's the next one actually I wanted before Extra-Dash, but yeah, no, they're knocking the prices up on them. I mean, way too much. Way too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen one used one that was just in terrible shape. And they had it for like $640, $650. Like, ain't no way. The wire was wore out for the cable and stuff. I was like, ain't no way.
Oh my God. I had a. Hi, Denise.
Batteries I just took out.
I gave you 2 new ones.
No, you didn't.
I put them right here. You put your tablet on it. 2 Duracells. You got an Energizer and something else over here.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you got going on.
You're right.
I like the way he's got his stickers up there, man. I need to do that. How's he got his stickers hanging up there?
On a
It's like-
Is that
foam
on
board. Foam board and clothespins.
Yeah, that's what clothespins. Okay, clothespins. Got you. That's what I need to do then. Yeah, I got the foam board, but I ain't got no clothes. That's what I'll get, clothespins.
There you
Yeah, I
go,
like that.
Patty D.
That's a good idea to have them on the curtain like that. I like that.
One detector I had that paid for itself in no time. I had one of those Harbor Freight 9-function detectors. I think I paid $35 out the door with it with a coupon. The thing had used 6 AA batteries. You get 100 hours out of a $1 pack of 6 batteries.
Yeah, I buy a lot of batteries too. I buy which they don't run out much on the Max. They're pretty good actually, but sometimes I leave it. I'll have it in with another one and it'll mash
Hi,
on
Maddie.
accidentally and it'll stay on all night.
Yeah.
Run it dead.
I love that little machine. It fell
Hey,
apart.
man,
It wasn't very well built. But okay, who's got something open? Because I can hear an echo now. No,
Yeah, I
it's
had
on.
mine. That's how I got cut off earlier. I was trying to get mine off. It was speaking double.
Yeah.
What's that, John?
But that Harbor Freight, I think the first week I had it, I found about $50. I only paid $35 for it. Metal Shark, J-Man, how you doing? But let's see. Mike, no. Not good. Wish I could find. But he used
What
to
you
do.
find?
I was trying to figure out the other channel he used to do a lot of collabs with, which he hasn't, because the other guy hasn't been detecting for a while. But when he found out it was that Greek coin was about that big around, it was bronze.
What is it? Which one are you looking for?
Well, Mike Noble, the one channel I told you about, he used to
Yes.
do collab hunts with another channel.
Oh,
I can't remember their name. I was trying to find it in his, but I couldn't find it. So
I got you. I figured out a way to. My wife got me a telescope this Christmas, and I think I just figured out a way to block the sun while I'm trying to look in the daytime. I think I just figured it out. Yeah, she got me a killer telescope. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. We've been watching this show called Secrets of Skinwalker Ranch.
yeah.
I'm obsessed with that freaking show. I love that show. I love it. I just love the stars and all that stuff now. I don't know why I'm getting into that. But yeah, I really like that. Yeah, they'll get on there and find them. I don't know what they are, but they're jumping all over the air and they're looking way out in space and stuff like that. I just think that's so cool. I don't know why I didn't get into it when I was actually in school.
Yeah. I used to
30
have
years down the road to get into it.
telescopes.
Yeah, I don't know why I waited this long into it.
Because the place I lived, I had a 2-story house and I had an upper deck where
Ooh, yeah, that's what I got.
So I could see everything. And so I bought one of the tracking telescopes. Even if it was cold outside, the telescope would be outside and I'd be inside watching it on my laptop.
Like they used on Skinwalker Ranch, a tracking satellite. I mean,
Yeah,
telescope,
you can get them pretty
really.
cheap. Yeah, you can get a good
it
one
was
for you can get them for under $500. A good one.
Oh,
All
dude,
computerized.
this thing they had is like, this thing they got something else. It is amazing.
Thanks, Axon. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't trust you. Well, he's getting old.
I finally see it now. How old is he?
He's like 15.
Dang.
He's had a pretty rough life too.
Yeah, we had to get rid of my cat, man. We don't know. He was dying. He was meowing. I couldn't take it. I had to get my daddy to come over and get him. We had that cat for about 12, 13 years.
Well, all of a sudden he's gotten real territorial, runs the other cats out of here and wants to mark the spot where they've been. And it's like, no, you don't do that. So it's getting close to time.
Yeah. Oh, the screen I see now. Okay. Yeah, now out of the Mind Labs, I do love how they've been making these shafts. How you can put them all the way up.
Yeah.
And put them up in a book bag or something. That is so cool. That is so cool. Yeah.
Oh,
they're doing that to all of them.
Mechanically, electronically, detectors have come a long ways in the last 3 years. A long ways.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, a long way.
Oh.
Just think the next 5 years, they probably going to tell them what's going to. I just can't wait, actually. Can't wait to see what could take place. I can't imagine going somewhere and being able to dig down 5 feet or something and find something. But I know that's what's coming.
Mark C, I love my 600. It's a great machine, man. I should have bought one. They had right after they came out with the 7 and 900. There's a couple places that had brand new Knox 600 for like $365.
Rebuilds?
Yeah, and I passed it up. I should have bought one.
God dang, dude.
Yeah. Well, everybody's going after the Manicore and the 7 and 900. So the 600s, I guess they had way more than they needed. So they were trying to dump them. Now they're back up to
I would have bought them just to buy them. I didn't care. I would have just bought them just to buy them.
And I should have bought it.
Golly, 3 bills for brand new metal. God,
well, 365 plus tax. So still for a brand new 600 Knox, that's
could have doubled your money easy. Now. Yeah, that 800 now. Huh?
I was telling Patty goodbye. She's leaving. So have a good day, Patty.
Oh, take it easy, Patty.
Yeah. Oh, Deus
I
too.
thought this kid is now 20 years old.
Even a Deus one or the Oryx sounds good to me because, I mean, they've come way down in price.
My dog, Jules, she was a German Shepherd. Her hips got bad on her, and we had to put her down.
Nick, he's got enough there for 2 baseball teams. What do you mean 1?
For the baseball team. Thanks, Nick Moner.
There's only 9 players on a baseball team, so he's got plenty more than 1 team.
These nifty creations. Oh, man, that was funny. Junior dig back at Gmail. What is that? Whose is that? Is that yours, Bill?
What?
That JR dig it back?
No, that's Charlie.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I didn't know.
Back.
I've never seen that. Oh, dig it back. Jeez. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I seen that junior. I seen that junior in front of it and it threw me off. I didn't know.
Where did Montana Treasure Hunter? Rob's getting ready for like a 10-hour drive, so he's loading up the car and heading out.
Is it that far?
Yeah, something 9 or 10 hours where he's driving to. Yeah,
to Mississippi. He's going where Charlie is.
No. Charlie's going back home, and they're going to meet up by Charlie's. But it's about a 9-hour drive from Rob's to Charlie's.
Oh my God! I did not know it was that far. It's 12. Let's see. For me and Tanya to go down to where Rob is, it's 12. Sometimes we get there 11, 12, some 13 hours, somewhere around there. But it's always in that domain. It ain't never no more than 13 or no less than 11. We always get down there right, depending on where we eat, and, how many times we have to stop, things like that, traffic, rain, whether we get stopped by police or not.
Charlie lives up in the close to the Alabama or Georgia border. I can't
Gee,
remember. But
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Alabama.
well, they were asking. That's where he's driving to. He's going to meet up with Charlie and Shane. They're going to go detect him.
Oh, I knew it was right there somewhere. Yes, it's closer to Louisiana than anything, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. That would be so cool. I couldn't imagine that living right there.
10-hour drive. That is a lot of P breaks. You're right, Nick. That is.
What is it?
Well, Nick is going 10-hour drive. That is a lot of P breaks.
Yep. Let's see.
2-day drive to Flying Arrow to get to Rob's, he said. That'd be like a 2-day drive for me. So. Could I make it there in one day? Yeah, but I wouldn't want to do it. That would be a super long day.
That would definitely be a long day, Bill. Jeez.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because it's less long when we drive down there. It's pretty wild. And they all the time changing roads down there. I mean, I don't think I've ever been down there and drove down the exact same road twice. And that's how much they changed the roads down there. Something. I mean, they either putting us from the 85 from 95 to putting us to a frontage road or making a roundabout and it's always something.
Moving something, yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's
yes.
what I was telling Rob earlier. Going to the airport here in Nashville or anything in Nashville, it's always constantly changing over there anymore the last 2 years. Yep. So every time you go over, you get rerouted to.
Exactly. Yeah, detour to reroute. You're exactly right.
Yeah. And then you're going, damn.
The last time we was down there, they put this water park, Bill, a huge water park, man. You wouldn't believe it. And it's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's incredible. They have one of those wave machines and surfing things. And I mean, it's a huge water park in the middle of nowhere. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's in, not town. I think it's in Tampa right there, but it's really close to Tampa.
Well, the bad thing about here is they do road construction and they don't tell you they're doing it. They don't put it in the paper, nothing on the radio. So you'll be driving along on a road you've been up. Well, I was on the day before, all of a sudden, road work. You're going, damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Exactly right.
When I lived in California, they let you know road work was coming up, so you could. You know.
I don't know how they would do it. I've watched the roads and seen television shows and stuff out there. I don't know how they would walk. I don't know how they would do that in California. There's so much traffic. I mean, I just don't know where they put it.
So I'll give them that.
That is crazy.
The biggest problem we ever had in California is some guy came up with the idea. They were trying to make asphalt out of seaweed, which they have. They've done it. They use it in Europe. And it's way cheaper than regular asphalt. The only problem is where they tried it to put it up, they put it up in the mountains where the deer are. So within a 2-week period, the deer and car accidents went up like 1,000%. So they decided it's because of the sea salt in the seaweed. They can't get it out. And it was the deer would go down to lick the salt out of the road. So boom. Well, they decided not to use seaweed asphalt for roads in California.
That's weird. I watch him. Sometimes on YouTube. I'll just flip through there. Well, a lot of times I will. But I've seen where these goats will climb a dam, a straight up dam. I mean, literally straight up and down, and to get to lick the salt at the tops of them. Or the water does something. It forces some kind of chemical reaction through that dam, and it makes salt come out the wall somehow. I don't know. But, those goats will climb all the way up there and to get that salt, to lick that salt.
Yep.
It's a straight wall. I mean, it's like a building. It's a straight up wall, and the goats climb it. Yep. You have to see it. Everybody who's in the chat right now, just go to see what I'm saying. Just go to goats climbing the dam and watch it. You will not believe your eyes.
2 reasons. The pad in their hoof is sticky, but their hooves are razor sharp. They can actually dig into the rock.
It's incredible. Well, you wouldn't think that was made for climbing. You would think our hands made for climbing. No, I was wrong. Goats can climb. I mean, literally climb buildings,
Oh yeah.
straight up walls. You'll see what I'm talking about when you go and look at it. It's amazing. There's no tricks behind it. There's nothing along that.
Yes,
You can
no,
watch
yeah,
it.
I know. It's real.
No, it's none of that crap. No, it's honest to God, real. It's amazing.
Okay, everybody, it's 10:25. We're going to end this because Marlon's coming up. He's got a new show today. I think it's new. Yep. He's got his treasure hunting. We don't overlap when he's doing that. So thank you all for being here. We will see you Tuesday on my show, hopefully. If not, we'll see you Saturday on Charlie's and Sunday at Rob's. Jeremy, thank you for coming up and helping out.
No problem, Bill. Thank you for having me, man.
Yep, you're welcome. And everybody, thank you for being here, and we will see you next week.
Thank you, everybody.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.